So the face distortion one, I'm going to use the sort of stock kind of starter one for this, because it's got a few things set up. Again, it's using the face tracker, it's using the face mesh, and but it already actually looks like it's got a bit of distortion going on. What it's doing here is it's doing something, again, those of you that have worked with 3D software are probably familiar with the concept of a blend shape, or basically a shaped target. So what it's doing is I have a little handy slide for this too. So let's say you start with your generic mesh, face mesh that I was showing you, just stuck on the face, and it's kind of distorting just to match your features, but not really anything else. And then you take it into a package like, say, ZBrush or Maya or Blender or whatever, and you sort of mess with that face mesh, and you say, well, I'm going to make it have like anime eyes, or I'm going to make it have big noses, or change the overall shape, or just change the mouth. You generally would do that as just one specific kind of deformation, and then you bring it into something like your 3D package or Spark, and then you can kind of mix those all together. So that's typically how facial animation is done for computer-generated characters. They'll just do a blend shape that's like, oh, the mouth is just moving like this, and the eye is just opening, and et cetera. And then you mix them all together and animate them, and you've got kind of the illusion of reality, or the illusion of facial motion. So in this case, what I've got is these sort of stock blend shapes. And to be honest, I don't think they're very good ones. But you can do this kind of crazy, weird-ass alien stuff with it. And it's pretty easy. It's like basically pick that one to start with, generate some kind of crazy blend shape. You could say I could certainly combine this with like the face painting effect, and then you've got a filter that's basically done. And again, I'm just tempted. I want to try this one. Yeah, there's a lot of these kind of filters that are like try not to laugh sort of filters, right? So again, that's really easy to do, and that's all I really want to say about that. Except that you can create your own blend shapes, but yeah. So if you start with that face mesh and again bring it into your 3D package, you can create your own sort of versions of the blend shapes. If you wanted to do like I've seen PMW and things like that.
And is there a timeline for keyframing?
No, there isn't. There is. So the question is there a timeline for keyframing? So if I had sort of like I wanted to like time different animations, you would basically you could import an animation, so and then play it back. So you would use the timeline, whatever your 3D software was, and then just basically play back that animation on your model. And you could trigger like when that stopped and started, things like that. One of the things I'm hoping for as a feature right now, which isn't in there, is to be able to control the frame of the animation and kind of drive that directly. They don't really have access to that. There's a few things that I'd like